Good afternoon, class 9. In last video, we discussed about development. Again, let us go through the definition of development by UN Charter. Development does not concern only with the fulfillment of physical needs of human beings, but also with the improvement of social conditions. So, this is the definition of development by UNO. It means development is not limited just to in the economic prosperity, but the overall positive change in social, political, cultural, and other aspects of society. For actual development of a country, Human Development Index should be high rather than the economic process. But economic progress is also a part of development. So let us get informed about GDP, which is one of the economic indicator of the growth of a nation. Okay, so let us start with GDP. GDP means gross domestic product. Gross domestic product. So you can see here domestic means inside the country. Inside the country, related to the country. Yeah, now let us move forward. Look at the definition of gross domestic product. Gross domestic product is the total monetary or market value of all the finished goods and services produced within a country's border in 1 year. So now let us go through the definition by dividing it. Okay, now let us talk about finished goods. You know that there are so many sectors in a country. Take the example industrial sector, agricultural sector. In industrial sector, different types of goods are produced. You know about it: chocolate, biscuits, t-shirt. These are the finished goods. Means the goods that can be used. Okay, all those goods are called finished goods. And you know about services. Services means the service that is provided by the teachers, by doctors, by pilots. They also provide service to the people and they earn money. So we are talking about those services. And when we talk about gross domestic product, we are talking about the production of goods and services inside our country. It is written, see there, I have underlined it, within a country's border. It means that we are talking about gross domestic product, and when we talk about gross domestic product, we are talking about the production of goods and services inside our country. The goods and services that is produced inside Nepal. Take the example. There are so many things like uh, biscuits. Then comes chow chow. Then you can talk about the table, the benches, which are produced inside our country. Yeah, what is that? That is the finished good which is produced inside our country, whether it is produced by foreigner or whether it is produced by the citizens, that doesn't matter, but only we are talking about the production where it has got produced. If it is produced inside our country within 1 year, generally when we talk about gross domestic product, we calculate gross domestic product for a year. So here we are giving the time period, that is 1 year. So what we should know is all the goods and services which are produced inside our country within 1 year is added together and its monetary value is found out, and that is known as gross domestic product. Now let us move forward. The formula to calculate GDP is agriculture plus industry plus service. It means we add all the production of the final goods in agriculture sector, industrial sector, and service sector, and when we add its monetary value, it becomes gross domestic product. When we talk about GDP, GDP focuses on where the output is produced. It means that the goods has been produced in which place. If the goods is produced inside a certain country or inside Nepal, then all the goods and services produced inside Nepal is added in GDP, whether it is produced by the foreigners or produced by the citizens. So it means GDP is a geographical concept.
It's quiz time! So we have quiz, and first question is, what is the formula to calculate GDP? Second one, give two examples of finished goods. Third, write the full form of GDP. I hope you will answer the questions.
Thank you.